Daddy?
Retrospective.
Good morning, gamers. My name is Lambeo. A couple of months ago, I worked on a project discussing the connections people made within online communities. Specifically, I asked people if they felt the connections they made within online communities felt real. Unanimously, everyone agreed that they're making real connections in these communities.
A few years ago, like 4 years ago, I met a friend online. 4 years later, I literally visited them in a different country, and it was the first time I ever went abroad. But I saw that person. 12-hour plane ticket later, I saw them, and they were real. I think it's very irresponsible and very ignorant to say that connections people make online isn't real.
To emphasize their points, many people told stories of crossing the line between the virtual and the reality. Oh my god, you guys need to see this. Personally, I was looking for my answer to this question as well. I didn't have these physical connections that everyone else had. For all I know, I could be surrounded by serial killers. Am I dead? Don't answer that. So, I did what everyone else does when they have questions about the world. Go and find out! Good morning, gamers. It is about 2:15 in the morning right now. Gonna take a shower, a shave, brush my teeth. Then we're gonna go to New York. Let's go! Hey, post commentary here. My journey would take me to Newark, New Jersey, where I would do my favorite thing to do in New Jersey. Leave! Ladies and gentlemen, we're in New Jersey. Let's go! Currently in the process of waiting for Andrew, Yalo, and Hannah to come pick me up. They could be in any one of these cars that keeps driving by here. Heck, they could even be in that one driving past now. While we wait for Andrew and Hannah, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, Lambeau, you've already done in-person content with other creators. Which is true. Twice, I had gone and ruined a Minecraft Taskmaster contestant's birthday party. And just a couple months ago, I was a part of a 12-hour in-person livestream for a channel called The Madtown Creators. In all of these cases, though, we met in person first, and then decided to do videos together. It's never been the other way around, despite me being involved in these communities for 8 years now. Let's bring it back a bit. In 2015, I would host the first season of my show, SurvivorCraft. I don't have the footage anymore, so here's some B-roll from season 11, which is close enough in my eyes. This game introduced me to a world of new people and new Minecraft experiences. At the time, I was hosting almost every month, and a long show was about 6 hours long. Boy, how do times change. However, the community was small, and I started to wonder what was beyond the scope of what I had seen thus far. There was a pretty easy way to find out the game shows though. Just go to YouTube and search Minecraft, insert show name here. This would help me find a handful of new shows over the years, including some guy's scripted Big Brother, which I thought was pretty good. Such a shame that everyone in the community unanimously hated the guy who made it. I mean, at the time, the term scum of the earth and video gamer 32,000 were pretty much the same thing. People took pride in hosts who made shows that weren't rigged. So when this guy shows up making a scripted show, yeah, no one liked him. That didn't stop me from applying to his second season. No way I'd actually get on though, I'm just a silly little green guy. He's got a channel with 2,000 subscribers. I got on immediately. Despite getting in, people warned me not to play in this show, saying things like, if he gives you a script, leave immediately! So I decided to make the smart decision and play anyway. And after blaming Ben for all my problems, I would go on to win fan favorite and get invited back to the following season. I even became so much of a legend in this space that after I didn't get invited back to the All-Star season, people got so mad that I wasn't there that they inserted me into the middle of the season. True story! The last season of Big Brother Minecraft I played was in 2016, but Andrew and I remained good friends ever since. Heck, I even invited him to play in some of my shows. As if my upload schedule didn't make it clear, I started to spend less and less time on Discord. I made the selfish decision to start focusing more on myself. After I finished my final exam and turned in that project about online communities, I got a DM from the aforementioned Andrew Yallo. He was inviting me to the watch party of his first episode of the 8th season of Big Brother Minecraft. Issue: it's in New York. Issue: I do not live in New York. Issue: I cannot get to New York. So I send a joking response about how I'm gonna browse plane tickets, and I start walking over to Buffalo Wild Wings. However, I eventually decide, you know what? Let's see what's out there. And you saw 3 minutes ago, I was in my favorite place, Newark. Surely the flights won't go wrong in the future. So somehow, someway, I end up in New York. And I must admit, this city has some pretty good architecture.
Yeah, look, we're going to another bridge. Yeah. Another bridge? Yes! Let's go!
Myself, Hannah, Andrew Yallo, and eventually Mr. Crange's Big Basketball all made our way to the home of Big Brother Minecraft Season 8 contestant, Madison. And while I didn't get very much footage of her home, I did get footage of her dogs, and how they're absolutely insane. The first couple days revolved around everyone coming to New York and me committing a crime. Yes, I stole this golf ball from Mini Golf. Do I have any regrets? No. But it is worth talking about everyone else's flights though. Specifically that of Killer Meme Star, whose name I refuse to say out on the city streets. He actually had arrived the day before everyone else and had planned to stay at his friend's house. Keyword planned. He was actually kicked out of his friend's house and staying in some sketchy hotel in New Jersey, everyone's favorite state to leave. Apparently his phone also died, so he wasn't getting any of the 20 phone calls we sent him throughout the day. Fact of the matter is, eventually we started to get genuinely concerned about him. I mean, he's the only one who brought Secret Hitler, a game we never played throughout the trip. Eventually we decided enough was enough, so we resorted to stalking his family. And with the newfound power we got from a family member giving us his phone number, I tried calling him, expecting a voicemail, but instead, just getting Killer. I know this may not be my story to tell, but after seeing everyone band together to get Killer all the way from New Jersey to Madison's house at some ungodly hour of the night, just for the peace of mind that he was safe, in a way, it made me feel safer too. To me, this whole situation just formed a deeper connection between all of us. We had all just met that day, but it felt right to be in the same room as everyone. All of those people are just amazing human beings, and everything that happened that night just reinforced that. Ultimately, Killer made it safe, and I was able to sleep calmly, knowing that I was safe and surrounded by people that I could probably consider some of my best friends.
DJ's taking a picture of Parker taking a picture of Spencer.
Also, me and Andrew felt responsible for everyone. I was staying with Andrew, so now I'm part of this. But you don't care about all the sappy stuff. Let's talk about the party. T-minus roughly 10 minutes before this starts to get mildly insane.
We'll win $500 for winning this show.
Can we drink that?
I'm British.
Let's hit the bubble.
Cover all over really quick, This is a crazy season, guys.
I'm really excited to play. I'm really excited to get any chance to play, honestly.
You!
Daddy, I mean not daddy.
I hope you put me in the show, okay? It all starts right now on Big Brother.
What the heck is going on, bro?
Well spoken, 3am Lambo. The party was a ton of fun. It was crazy seeing all those people there in the same room. After the party, we all went to a diner and got some food. Joe came in clutch and got me some mozzarella sticks. And then everyone was just exhausted. And we all thought that we would get the best sleep that night.
And I received a very important task. So, this Taskmaster, I need to wake the boys up.
I need to think of a good method to wake everyone up.
I'm gonna go do the same thing to Karen just now.
Remember, this could have been worse. I could have blasted the sound of a gong at full volume. The gang was hanging out in the city the next day. Not for a party, but just to have fun. We hit up some of the most important items on our bucket list. We went to the Nintendo store.
Oh, this is a video. This is a video game.
The Rockefeller Center.
Currently on air. Live with Andrew Yallow.
And the Lego store.
I'm coming in clutch. Coming in clutch.
Spencer coming in clutch here. Partially thanks to Spencer exploiting his Lego store employee discount, I walked out with some souvenirs. This KK Slider plush from the Nintendo store is one I really resonate with this character a bit. I also play the guitar, and I really enjoy the chill vibe they give off. And of course, Ollie and I got matching Minecraft Creeper keychains. It's nothing much, but to have this physical connection with someone all the way across the pond, oh man, is that cool! With no concrete plans, the day was structured around just having fun and making memories together.
Oh my god, it's the big apple everyone keeps talking about!
Sir, are you happy? Yes.
After all, some of us would be leaving the next day. At least, we thought we'd be leaving the next day. Everything changed after Mike's flight got canceled.
The airport problems continue nationwide because of the weather.
Live at Newark Airport, where 30% of flights have been canceled tonight.
In the background, things were falling apart in terms of flights. The thunderstorms were worsening.
Oh, whoa! The whole I got that on camera, don't worry.
The smoke kept getting thicker.
Look at all of these fires that are coming in.
And the United Airlines pilots kept striking. Mike's flight was just the beginning, and as the day went on, my anxiety kept growing. We made the most of it, but United was not offering me any reassurance. The following day, Spencer, Hannah, and Cranch's flights were all scheduled to leave.
My flight's supposed to be at 10 a.m. and I look at the flight before me. The plane is still in Phoenix.
Good morning, gamers. It is about 11:12 the morning. Something like that. Hannah's flight no longer exists. And all their flights got cancelled. My flight was the last scheduled to leave that day, and the status on the app never changed to canceled. So, just to play it safe, I had to go to my least favorite place, Newark.
They're leaving me! Right up there is my train. Get to Penn Station in 5 minutes.
Good morning, gamers. Our train to Penn Station is now leaving. Everyone getting to stay here, Cranja's now included. He gives me that little sense of false hope that I might be able to stay along as well. And half of me expects that my flight's gonna get canceled. This whole journey will be for nothing. But you never know. And it's scary.
We're in Newark Airport, walking to Terminal A. These clouds, they look bad. Like bad. They looked worse on the train here. I don't think I'm going home tonight, friends.
So So there I was sitting at the airport, preparing to call Andrew and say, hey, save me some dinner. I'm coming back. And there was a part of me too that was hoping my flight would get canceled. I mean, more time with these guys? Big win. Eventually though, time kept ticking and the flight started boarding. Before I knew it, I was going home. One thing that does beat me up a bit is the fact that I was never able to really say goodbye to everyone. I mean, I went through the words, went through the motions, but it felt like I was just gonna come back in a few hours. Not that I was leaving. I don't know what the emotion was for everyone still there. Happiness? Sadness? Anger? Relief even? I wasn't there. I'm never gonna know. But what's set in stone though, I was coming back here, recording my last bit of vlog, as someone who gained something valuable. An Andrew Yellow sticker, baby! Let's go! The title of this video is Meet Your Online Friends. And if you're like me, you talk to people online all the time, you probably had the proverbial debate of, do I meet these people in person? Of course, remember to stay safe. If you haven't known them for too long, don't know them very well, maybe hold off on that idea a little bit. Otherwise, if it's someone you've known for a while and you've been thinking on this for a long time, then go for it. You'd be surprised how just normal everything really feels. Admittedly though, it does feel like a leap of faith at first. I would be lying if I said I wasn't shaking a little bit while I was on the plane to New York. But as I hope it's the same with all of your friends, you can trust them. I like to run with the motto of trust people until they show you can't. And through this trust I have in my friends, everything was okay. Great even. Take this with a grain of salt though, this is coming from the same friends who told me it's a good idea to grow out my hair. If you're still on the fence about scheduling your online friend meetup, then let me tell you my story. About a month ago, I went to New York to see my online friends.
It's way too late. Oh, that'd be a hard one.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see them again.